Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Joan Vassos admits needing more time with two men. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos admits she needed some more time with two of her men. Those two men were sent home, and it's something she looks back on and wonders if more time would have made a difference. She appeared on a podcast where she revealed if she has any regrets about her decision to send people home. Keep reading to find out more. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos admits she needed more time. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos appeared on the Off the Vine podcast where she was asked by Caitlin Bristow if there were any men she regrets sending home. Her answer may surprise some of her fans. Overall, Joan wishes she would have had more time with Mark Anderson and Jordan Heller. She said, I feel I needed more time. I feel like I needed more time with Mark Anderson and more time with Jordan Heller, honestly. Joan says she started falling for Mark and their yacht date ended up being a lot of fun. However, she made the tough choice to send him home. She admits he grew a lot during his time on the show. He was becoming emotionally ready, but Joan just didn't know if Mark saw her in his new future of moving on. He formed a lot of great bonds with the other men as well on their journey. Joan doesn't really regret bringing the two men to the final that she did. However, she does wish she would have had more time to explore her relationships with these two men. What about Jordan? As for Jordan Heller, Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos also wishes she had some more time with him. He admitted to her that throughout this entire time on her journey, he felt uncomfortable. She said their relationship was a slow-burning one. Plus, Jordan admitted he wasn't quite ready and didn't know if he ever would be. They had a great time together, and she did like him a lot. However, she didn't want to waste time on someone who wasn't sure if they would want her in the end or even be ready for love. Now, Jordan is rumored to be possibly dating Leslie Fema. The two attended a soccer game together recently. While she may have these few regrets, she does not regret the two men she brought with her to the finale. In an unprecedented twist on the Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos, the radiant 60-something lead, has shaken up the season by revealing a desire for more time with not just one, but two of the men vying for her heart. It's a confession that has viewers captivated, injecting a rare sense of unpredictability into a journey that's already won the hearts of fans. With each week bringing new revelations, Joan's transparency about her needs brings fresh emotional layers to the story, offering a rare peek into the complexities of midlife romance. In an episode that captured the attention of viewers nationwide, Joan, clad in a simple yet stunning dress, and exuding the warmth that has endeared her to her audience, faced the rose ceremony with a sense of trepidation. Her choice was anything but straightforward. It was clear, even before she spoke, that she was wrestling with something beyond the typical deliberations of the ceremony. Standing before the remaining contestants, Joan finally expressed the need for more time with not one, but two men who had each captured different parts of her heart. Her announcement was met with a mixture of surprise, excitement, and empathy from the contestants and the audience alike. The men had already bonded with Joan on individual levels, yet this confession hinted at deeper connections that perhaps hadn't yet fully developed. For Joan, who approached her Golden Bachelorette journey with a commitment to authenticity, this moment felt more like a revelation than a confession. She seemed determined to give herself and these two men the opportunity to explore their potential further, to let the romance unfold organically rather than forcing a decision she might not be ready to make. In the days leading up to this revelation, Joan had shared intimate moments with each of these two suitors, conversations that hinted at shared dreams, life philosophies, and vulnerabilities. The time spent had been nothing short of transformative, filled with laughter, heartfelt admissions, and glimpses of a future she could imagine building with either man. But the more she explored these connections, the harder it became to say goodbye to one of them. Each man brought out a different side of her, almost like two parts of the same puzzle. One man had a quiet, contemplative nature that resonated with her desire for stability and understanding. He spoke to her heart with a subtlety that felt grounding, a reminder of the peace that true companionship can bring. Their moments were marked by an easy comfort, shared silences that spoke volumes, and laughter over simple things, like a shared love of classic rock or reminiscing about childhood games. This suitor's presence had the effect of centering her, grounding her in a way that was comforting, almost like coming home after a long journey. The other man, however, brought a spark that reignited the thrill of discovery. He had a vitality that was contagious, making her feel adventurous and excited to embrace life's possibilities once again. With him, there was an undeniable chemistry, a sense of playfulness that kept her laughing and looking forward to their next encounter. Their conversations had a pulse of excitement, fueled by mutual curiosity and a shared passion for exploration. He made her feel alive, reminding her of the spontaneity she cherished, but perhaps hadn't experienced in a long time. Joan's struggle was not in choosing between two good men, but in reconciling these two versions of herself, one craving serenity and stability, the other longing for excitement and adventure. The decision before her wasn't about which man was better, but rather which version of her future she wanted to pursue. In a rare behind-the-scenes interview, Joan opened up about her internal conflict. "I came into this experience wanting to find love, and I think I found it in two different ways. But love isn't always black and white. Sometimes we find ourselves drawn to people for reasons we don't fully understand. And that's where I am right now." Her candidness struck a chord with fans, who took to social media in waves, debating which suitor might be the best match and empathizing with Joan's heartfelt dilemma. This decision to keep both men around for a while longer has added layers to Joan's character that audiences had yet to fully see. Unlike the typical dramatic twists of the Bachelor and Bachelorette franchises, Joan's choice wasn't about causing drama, but about a genuine, earnest attempt to explore love without rushing. By taking this extra time, she's actively choosing to honor each connection, valuing both men as individuals rather than pawns in a game. Her approach has been a breath of fresh air, showing that mature love sometimes means slowing down and asking the difficult questions rather than rushing toward an answer. For the two men, Joan's decision was a bittersweet validation of their relationships with her. Each knew they had struck a chord in her heart, but they hadn't anticipated that they would be in direct competition so late in the game. Yet, rather than fostering rivalry, Joan's openness seemed to inspire a sense of camaraderie among the contestants, a shared respect for the process and for her journey. They recognized that the qualities she admired in each of them were aspects of her own multifaceted personality, a complexity they had all come to admire and appreciate deeply. The upcoming dates are bound to be among the season's most memorable, as Joan will now have the chance to deepen her connection with both men in settings that reflect her personality and values. Perhaps there will be a quiet retreat by the water, where she can explore her bond with the man who offers her serenity and reflection. And maybe there will be a thrill-seeking adventure, a scenic mountain hike, or an exhilarating dance class that will highlight her connection with the man who brings out her more spontaneous side. As the season progresses, the audience will be watching closely to see how Joan's journey unfolds. Will she ultimately find that one connection is stronger than the other, or will she come to a place where she must make an unexpected choice, one that reflects the complexity and depth of her own personal growth? The answer remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Joan Vassos' journey on The Golden Bachelorette has become a beautiful exploration of love in its many forms. Love for companionship, for adventure, for stability, and for spontaneity. In choosing to pursue these connections further, Joan has given herself, the men, and her viewers a gift: the chance to witness a journey that is honest, heartfelt, and deeply personal. It's a reminder that love, at any age, can be as multifaceted and layered as the people who experience it. And sometimes, the best decisions aren't about choosing a clear path, but about taking the time to truly understand the roads before us.